tumbling into a girl and took her home. What was so special in that? That she was not an ordinary girl. She was Anna Scott, the most famous movie star in the whole world. And when they decided to start dating, everyone had something to say. But when two worlds collide and there are bad news, how can an ordinary guy preserve the most famous girl in the world with him?
Anna Scott is the most
Ladies and gentlemen, a woman, her serenity and her happiness. Anna Scott.
On the planet.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Risto.
How are you doing?
Fine, thanks.
So, you can take seat, please. So, Anna, what do you think about it?
Gorgeous.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. So, thank you for being here with us today at the sofa.
Thank you for inviting me.
How old are you?
I'm 32.
Well, that's a good icebreaking question. So, let's start up. Could you make us a summary about your story, Love with William?
Of course. William and I met in his bookshop in Notting Hill at Portobello Street in London while I was there filming. I went there to his bookshop looking for a travel guide. Well, at that moment, William was divorced of his wife and he shared flat with Spike, his lodger, a strange but nice man at the end. I bought what I was looking for and I left, but soon I saw him across the street and he threw me, if I'm not wrong, orange juice all over my top. To address what had happened, he invited me to his house. There I changed my clothes and before I left, we kissed. We met a few more times and we had some problems with the press and the paparazzis and things that happened. Then I left London and I returned there sometime later and I went to his bookshop again and I asked him to be my boyfriend, but he refused. Then some time later he changed his mind and he came to a press conference I was doing there in London and he asked me if I would reconsider my idea of leaving London if the man who I loved apologized. I obviously accepted his apology. And I do not regret about anything because I still think he's the love of my life.
That's a beautiful story, but I have also heard another version that says that at the same time you were meeting with William, you were also dating with another man. I think it was called Jeff. What can you tell us about that?
Well, it's true that at that time I was dating Jeff, but I have spoken this with William and we have clarified that all that has to do with Jeff is closed and forgotten.
Well, that's fine. And I have also heard about the wedding. Is that true?
Well, we are in love, but we are not going to get married. But this doesn't mean that in the future we won't do it.
And what can you tell me about children? I have also heard that a baby is coming. Is that true?
Well, I don't know where have you found this information, but yes, I'm pregnant and we're going to have a baby.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And we want to educate him the best way possible. So I possibly will give up my job for a period of time.
Well, however, we hope to see you again after having your baby.
Of course.
And about the fact that you're pregnant, you look really thin for being pregnant. I mean, it has been a lot of controversy about the fact that you look really thin and a lot of young girls can see you like a model to follow about, and it's like some magazines have said that you are anorexic. What can you say about that?
Well, I'm not anorexic. I'm like this because of my formation. My mother and my grandmother are really thin too. And about the fact that I'm pregnant, it's because I'm pregnant of a few months, give me time. And about all the girls that can feel unsure of their body, I say to them that the first thing that they have to do and the most important thing is love themselves, because there's nobody like them. And I'm a normal person like all the others and I have lots of things to improve and to change.
Very good advice. And now changing a little bit, how has been for a man like William being with a famous cinema star like you?
Well, that's a question for him, but we have talked about it lots of times. And he says that now he's used to being acquaintance in the street and he doesn't hate it at all. But at first he was very uncomfortable because all the people knew who he was and it was really different.
Yes, I can imagine. So then, his life has changed more than yours, hasn't it?
Yes, we could say it like this because I go on with my lifestyle and in many cases he has had to adapt to me.
And what leads to a woman like you being with a man like William? I mean, you're a famous star and you can like opt for really good men on this world.
Well, William is a good man and I think that with him I have found different men from all the others. And it sounds a little bit coarse, but I think that he's the love of my life. And like I said one time to him, I'm only a woman in front of a man asking him to love her.
Oh, that's very beautiful. And talking about your future, a part of forming a family with William and your baby, have you planned to continue on the cinema world?
Of course, because it's what I like and what I want to do for the rest of my life and what I like since I was little. So if I have offers to do it, I would like to continue acting for the rest of my life.
That's all, Anna. It has been a pleasure sharing with you your love story with William at the sofa.
The pleasure is mine, thank you.
And like always, we are going to account the sofa to an NGO that you will choose, of course.
I have thought this a lot and I've decided to give the money to the Center for Justice and International Law.
Oh, it's perfect. And for making evidence that this sofa is real, of course, we are going to sign it.
Okay.
There are different situations in life which cause a change of course, a new beginning. Many times we go in search of something, generally love. We all look for it, and not for the common love. The ambitious and stubborn people, I would say, will seek a love that consumes us, a passion that raises every time we see it. That case where the soul surrenders, that person who understands and listens to us, and that, despite the differences, complements us. Not the other half. Nobody is a half. We are all complete, and we only seek a person who complements and take the trip with us, and make it something good.